Man up.
Great to get the victory, no doubt. Very proud of our team. Guys played hard. The guys, for the most part, played well. There's a little bit of sloppiness here and there, but for the most part, I thought they played well. We ran the ball better, which was good. We thought we could run the ball this week, and some of it was just some great effort runs, and some of it obviously was the blocking that was provided for our backs. Brad had a decent day, for Brad. As I see, he hit less than 50% of his passes. That's the first time since I've been around him that happened. We missed a couple opportunities, I thought, in the first half especially. But, they did a few different things than we had prepared for as well. I think they saw enough man-to-man coverage success that we've had, especially last week, and they played a lot less man coverage. Now the touchdown to Amon, they did play man, and then they went back to playing zone again, and so we did get that one in. But overall, it was a good effort by the team, and I'm proud of everybody, coaches, players, everybody.
Questions for Coach?
How important is that balance, 222 and 228?
Yeah.
The yardage, how important is that in
Well,
keeping the flow going?
you like it because the running game does set up play action pass, and it does reduce your third down yardage sometimes. Third and third and medium, third and short. It gets third and long if you can't run the ball very good. But it's also a sign of having a lead. It's also the sign of being able to, finish the game running the ball, which we couldn't quite finish it. We had to go for it on fourth down and didn't make it. We did throw a pass there. I probably should have run it, but the clock would have been the same whether I ran it or not. Because as soon as it was fourth down, if we didn't make it on a running game, the clock would have stopped anyway. So we could have thrown it or passed it. They did a good job on that, but it's just a good sign to be able to run the ball for over 200 yards, regardless of the circumstance.
Mark, what do you think to guys about bowl eligibility is
Yeah.
for everybody?
Yeah.
At least one of the goals every season.
Yeah.
So anything to them about that?
I never mentioned it. I just talk about, playing hard. I talk about, executing. I talk about, securing the ball, ball disruption. Just talk about the things that help you win a game more so than what the game means. If it had been the last game of the year and we're 5-7, 5-6 at the time, that'd probably be a big discussion. But with the amount of games left, I just didn't get into it.
Mark, you had McDermott at left tackle and Gauthier at left guard. And
Right.
You had Gall at center.
Mm-hmm.
You ran for the most yards
Yeah.
against any ACC team. How
Right.
proud are you of these guys?
Oh, those guys did a great job. They really did. And Coach Searles, he had his plan B. We actually had Trevor here, and we actually watched Trevor warm up. And if Trevor looked good enough, we probably would have played him. But he looked ginger and tender on it, and we chose not to play him. And there weren't a whole lot of options after that if we had anybody go down, especially at the tackle position. But considering what happened, I guess it was Tuesday. Trevor got nicked up a little bit, and I thought Coach Searles did a good job of getting the guys in the right spot. McDermott played well at tackle. I thought we protected Brad pretty good for the most part, and thought it was a good day for the offensive line.
Just what Mark was able to do today, back-to-back 100-yard rushing weeks after I know that was
Yeah.
such a focus for a while. His performance today, and just being able to do that.
He had some great runs, I thought, early on. He even after on one of the screen passes where he just was breaking tackles and getting first downs. We had some third down runs that he really made the difference. I think the blocking was good for the most part, but there's a few times it looked like he was just ripping through tackles and just wasn't going to be denied a first down and kept a couple drives going.
When guys are breaking tackles like that, because obviously, Joe broke a few, Gus certainly.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are going to say, oh, they ran harder. Did you see them run running harder today, or kind of what was your assessment?
Well, I think when you block well enough to get defenders out of position, where they're grabbing and they're not necessarily squaring a guy up, it's easier to run through an arm tackle and things like that if we're getting good blocking up front. And for the most part, what I saw, we created good space for our backs. You could see from the sideline, I can't see from the end zone, obviously, to really see what happened, but you could tell by the demeanor of the back when he starts slashing downhill, you know there's some blocking. And there's a lot of times that happened as well.
The 4 turnovers by the defense, I know.
Yeah.
We'll check in with Manny about that this
Right.
week, but how key were those for
It's huge. I mean, it's huge, and we didn't score enough points off them, obviously, but it changes momentum of the game and it keeps them from scoring points as well. But I thought it was a great job. You guys know how much we work on ball security, ball disruption all the time, and guys did a good job. There's one that they called down that I'm not sure he was down. He might have been. You guys might have seen TV. But it looked like to us he was kind of bobbling the ball around, and when he stood up, that's when he snatched it and took off. I think we were fixing to score a touchdown on defense, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But great job of getting the turnovers. Anybody else?
You guys good?
Okay, thank you.